and welcome. It's Denise at Circular Grace, and I'm going to share another reading from the Gospel according to St. Matthew. We covered chapter 22 in the last episode, so we're moving on to chapter 23, and I'm reading from the King James Bible. So the theme of this chapter is Jesus warning the multitudes, his followers and the apostles, about the scribes and the Pharisees, the religious leaders of the day. Let's begin. Verse 1. Then spake Jesus to the multitudes and to his disciples, saying, The scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. All therefore, whatsoever they bid you, observe, that observe and do, but do not ye after their works, for they say and do not. For they bind heavy burdens and grievous to be borne, and lay them on men's shoulders, but they themselves will not move them with one of their fingers. But all their works they do for to be seen of men. They make broad their phylacteries, and enlarge the borders of their garments, and love the uppermost rooms at feasts, and the chief seats in the synagogues, and greetings in the marketplace, and to be called of men, Rabbi, Rabbi. But be not ye called Rabbi, for one is your master, even Christ, and all ye are brethren. And call no man your father upon the earth, for one is your Father, which is in heaven. Neither be ye called masters, for one is your master, even Christ. But he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted. But woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye shut up the kingdom of heaven against men. For ye neither go in yourselves, neither suffer ye them that are entering to go in. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye devour widows' houses, and for a pretence make long prayer. Therefore ye shall receive the greater damnation. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye compass sea and land to make one proselyte, and when he is made, ye make him twofold more the child of hell than yourselves. Woe unto you, ye blind guides, which say, Whosoever shall swear by the temple is nothing, but whosoever shall swear by the gold of the temple, he is a debtor. Ye fools and blind, for whether is greater, the gold or the temple that sanctifieth the gold? And whosoever shall swear by the altar, it is nothing, but whosoever sweareth by the gift that is upon it, he is guilty. Ye fools and blind, for whether is greater, the gift or the altar that sanctifieth the gift? Whosoever therefore shall swear by the altar sweareth by it, and by all things thereon. And whoso shall swear by the temple sweareth by it, and by him that dwelleth therein. And he that shall swear by heaven sweareth by the throne of God, and by him that sitteth thereon. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye pay tithe of mint and anise and cumin, and have omitted the weightier matters of the law, judgment, mercy, and faith. These ought ye to have done, and not to leave the other undone. Ye blind guides, which strain at a gnat and swallow a camel, woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye make clean the outside of the cup and of the platter, but within they are full of extortion and excess. Thou blind Pharisees, cleanse first that which is within the cup and platter, that the outside of them may be clean also. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye are like unto whited sepulchres, which indeed appear beautiful outward, but are within full of dead men's bones, and of all uncleanliness. Even so, ye also outwardly appear righteous unto men, but within ye are full of hypocrisy and iniquity. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! Because ye build the tombs of the prophets, and garnish the sepulchres of the righteous, and say, If we had been in the days of our fathers, we would not have been partakers with them in the blood of the prophets. Wherefore ye be witnesses unto yourselves that ye are the children of them which killed the prophets. Fill ye up then the measure of your fathers. Ye serpents, ye generation of vipers, how can ye escape the damnation of hell? Wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets and wise men and scribes, and some of them ye shall kill and crucify, and some of them ye shall scourge in your synagogues, and persecute them from city to city, that upon you may come all the righteous blood shed upon the earth, from the blood of the righteous Abel unto the blood of Zacharias, son of Barachias, whom ye slew between the temple and the altar. Verily I say unto you, all these things shall come upon this generation. O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets, and stonest them which are sent unto thee, how often would I have gathered thy children together, even as a hen gathereth her chickens under her wings, and ye would not. Behold, your house is left unto you desolate. For I say unto you, ye shall not see me henceforth, till ye shall say, Blessed is he that cometh in the name of the Lord. Strong words, a very, very strong warning. Wow, it's in my creative Bible. It's designed to be coloured in. I think it's just a lovely Bible. And it says, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. And that's Matthew 22:37. Beautiful. And that's exactly what the scribes and the Pharisees are failing to do. And this is the warning that Jesus is giving to the multitude. His followers, don't be like the scribes and the Pharisees. Hypocrites. There are 8 quotes of hypocrite. Very much takes us back to the 8 Beatitudes in Matthew 5. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, hypocrites, hypocrites. 8 examples of how the scribes and the Pharisees are hypocrites. And why are they hypocrites? Because their fruits do not represent a love of the Lord, their God. Their fruits do not show that they love the Lord thy God with all their heart and with all their soul and their mind. They are very much doing what they do for the honour and the glory of position. They love to be called rabbi, teacher and father in the marketplace and in the synagogues. They love themselves with all their heart, all their soul and all their mind. The scribes and the Pharisees are not walking into the kingdom of God, and they're putting up barriers that stop other people walking into the kingdom of God. Well, I hoped you got as much out of that chapter as I did, and I shall go into more detail on my Patreon site. If you're interested in joining my Patreon site, It's completely free, and I will offer links to my reading of this chapter, but alongside that provide links to respectable commentaries. And I really urge, if you truly want to get a better understanding and a feel for the meaning of these verses in this chapter, it's such a good idea to have a look at a range of different respectable commentaries, and you'll get a wealth of understanding from that. Anyway, that's all for now. Thank you very, very much for your likes, comments and shares. And as I say, why not think about coming over to my Patreon site? It's all completely free. I never charge or put my content behind a paywall. And alongside our readings and study of Matthew in the New Testament, I've also started a study of Genesis. It's unashamedly from a creationist perspective. It puts God front and centre as the creator of all things. But having said that, everybody is welcome, and if you have a different opinion on evolution and creationism, you're very, very welcome to join us, and we like to hear what you've got to say, and we can share our opinions with love and gratitude for our walk with God. We are all at different places on our journey, and we're called to love and respect each other, so everybody is welcome. Ta-da for now. Thank you for watching.